How we doing, guys? And it's finished. Arsenal 4, PSV 0. Welcome back to the Champions League. How light work was that? Arsenal treating the Champions League like the Europa League. That was easy. And I know when the draw was made and we got our group and everything else, we were saying, you know what, that's a favourable draw. We're quite happy with that. There were still some games in there that you look at and you think, there could be a sticky couple of moments in there, and be in the Champions League, it's that level up from the Europa. It could, cause a few little moments somewhere. And you know what? We looked at this game and you're thinking, back at the Emirates, all the talk beforehand, and, you see the media speaking about players and they've got a Champions League ball and they all look excited and everything. So what? So what? You're all talking like we've never been in the Champions League. We were in it 21 years in a row. And you lot used to absolutely muller us for getting into it every season and saying it wasn't enough. Now we're in it. All of a sudden it's like, oh, look at them. Shut up, man. Let's enjoy ourselves at the end of the day. That's what it's about. And the players went out and played this game in the exact same way. They enjoyed themselves. That tonight was more like the Arsenal of old. We had freedom. We were playing with just authority and just like we were playing in the park with our mates. Is the best way of kind of describing it. It was lovely to see. There was talk before the game about Kai Havertz coming in. I called it in my preview and said that he will, because obviously Champions League, he's a big game player. He's, won the Champions League, scored the winning goal in the Champions League final. And I'll tell you something, that was Kai Havertz's best performance in an Arsenal shirt. I thought he was excellent tonight. And all round, Saka looked his dangerous self again. And PSV just couldn't handle him. Gabriel Jesus, Trossard, Declan Rice. It was just really, really good. And, before the game, the big talking point, of course, was David Raya, starting ahead of Aaron Ramsdale. And I think now you may see what Mikel Arteta's decision is. I feel that David Raya is going to get a run now. And I feel that as harsh as it is on Aaron Ramsdale, it's a ruthless business, football. And for too many years, we were sat there as Arsenal fans saying that the club is not ruthless enough. The club is always, too nice. And it doesn't matter when it comes to getting rid of players. And there were too many times that a player should have gone and we, ended up giving them another contract, and it was all nice. And, we all moaned about it. And now all of a sudden Arsenal are acting ruthless and like a big club should. There's people saying, well, that's not really nice, is it? Well, tough. You can't, have it both ways at the end of the day. You can't have your cake and eat it. You either want us to be ruthless and act like a big club, or you want us to just be as we were. Not for me, thanks. I'd rather us act like a big club and be ruthless all day long. And that's the harsh reality of the football world at the end of the day. You snooze, you lose. And David Raya's come in. He's kept 2 clean sheets now as well. And then we've got the North London derby on Sunday. And like I said, I just felt the overall performance was really good. Bukayo Saka with the first goal. Really good play. Martin Odegaard, goalkeeper saved it. And Bukayo Saka finished off the rebound. And then we had some moments where, we were close. And then Trossard, beautiful finish for his goal. And then the third goal, Trossard is the provider, and Gabriel Jesus, superb finish, 3-0, half-time, game's done. You look at the second half, PSV didn't try to, attack us in that second half. They weren't looking to try and get back in that game. They looked at it and said, this is damage limitation. let's get through the next 45 minutes without conceding a whole load of goals and making this a 6 or 7. Because if they would have attacked us to try and get back into the game, that is what would have happened. And because we were 3-0 ahead, we didn't really overexert ourselves. We didn't really say, you know what, we need to go and get more goals. We were like, job's done, kind of go through the motions. Players were starting to think about, you know, the game on Sunday against Spurs. Substitutions started to happen with, you know, the game on Sunday in mind. And then it kind of got a bit like a training ground, you know, kind of exercise where we were just keeping the ball, passing it left to right, right to left. And, you know, PSV weren't really chasing us down. They weren't really trying to win the ball back. Like I said, it was damage limitation for them, going through the motions. And that's kind of where it was. And then we've got the 4th goal, kind of the icing on the cake. Martin Odegaard's beautiful goal. It would have been really lovely if Kai Havertz would have got a goal tonight, because I think his performance deserved a goal, if I'm being honest. I felt he played really good, like I've said already. But even the substitutes, Emil Smith-Rowe got a run out. Nice for him to get a run out. Fabio Vieira, you know, when he come on, he looks very confident now. It's a different Fabio Vieira from last season. And it's nice to see. I'm even seeing him out jump a defender and winning a header at the back post. Like, what's going on there? Reece Nelson, lively. Couple of moments where he should have slipped in a pass and he was a little bit too greedy. Jorginho, Tomiyasu, no nonsense. Just do exactly what it says on the tin and get the job done at the end of the day. And yeah, it was just nice. It was comfortable. It was easy. It was just job done. Is the best way of describing it at the end of the day. Job done. First game back in the Champions League in 7 years. 4-0 win. And I'm happy with that. Really, really happy with that. So there we go. That is the match reaction. It's very straightforward. I don't think anybody can really moan tonight. Let's be honest about it. You can let me know in the comments section what you felt about the performance. Do you agree or disagree? Who was the standout player? Who did you like? What did you like? What was your favourite goal? Etc, etc, etc. There's going to be a player ratings for this game tomorrow morning. So watch out for that. And then we're going to be doing the preview for the North London derby on Sunday against Spurs. There's going to be a watch along for that as well. I'm looking forward to that one. But we'll wait for a couple more days before I talk about that. So yeah, look, listen, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you smash a like on this video. And I will see you lot very soon. I'm out of here.